Greetings, my name is 𝗧𝗜𝗠𝗘. I'm the Process Optimization Specialist for Lakeside Process Controls and Emerson Impact Partner. So this is a third episode regarding collect, the end from the Attack Toolkit. We will cover in this episode how to assign tags, how to initiate the data collection process, how to assign plots, as well as how to assign run groups. So assigning tags. The first thing you need to do is go to setup. First of all, make sure that your OPC driver is running. You can see here I assign, so we're going to click start, and once we start getting ticks, we know that we are in business. Next thing we need to do is to go to channels and then assign data server channels. So you can see there is blank. You click on select tag, and what you can do is actually go click on one of the tags you want to collect and click on assign tags. You can also double click on the particular tag and it will automatically advance it as well. So we're just going to collect here a third one. And we're good. All right. The next thing we need to do is to activate the channels, meaning that the channels are going to be data collected. You can see here there's a activity, bottom left-hand corner, meaning that we're actually live and there's no error. So you can see here the values are jumping or moving around. And we'll do for the third one as well. I'm going to activate that one. Everything's good. All right. Next thing we need to do is to start the data collection process. So we do is you go to collect. Well, make sure here actually all our channels are all active. That's all good. All right. And then we're going to go collect run data. So you can see all the active channels are all present. One thing I want to mention, remember that collect is very specific about its file naming structure. You can change it there if you want to. You could also add run notes. Run notes is very useful to make comments as to why the data collection is being done, what is being done. And so it is timestamped and either assigned globally or to specific tags. So that is actually recorded in the log data file. For number of points, you can actually collect down to up to 262,000 plus points. I typically put in 28,800 seconds, which is 8 hours. Data save mode, usually I leave it to auto. The interval 1 second, and then you set the anti-aliasing filter to none, and then you start to run. You click on start run, and now we're collecting data. One neat thing also is that you can actually set the number of repeats, and what that will do is that will actually repeat the data collection 99 times. So at the end of 8 hours, he's going to collect data and actually collect data. You could see here that status bottom left-hand corner collecting, duration is going down, points are going up. Now we're going to change the X scale here to something more applicable, 15 minutes, 900 seconds, and you can see here we can actually see the data. You can actually add more run notes. Again, you can see here for that particular tag, we can actually add another note, and that's for that particular tag. That's timestamp with the file. All that gets recorded. So it's very interesting. And if you want to, you could click redraw if the traces go off the scale. So to stop data collection, all you got to do is hit abort run. And it's going to ask you save the data. Say yes. And you can see the file number incremented by 1. And we're done. So to assign plots, so here by default, collect will have system plots, and you'll just display them sequentially as they're set up in the tag assignment. But suppose you want to look at a tag from the first channel, maybe the 5th channel and the 12th channel, you could do that by assigning plots. So for here, we're going to first start the data collection. And so we're collecting data. We're going to start collecting data. All good. 28,000 points. Everything's all right. We're collecting data. Duration is going down. Points are going up. And so again, we're going to change the X scale to something more applicable. We're going to again put it to 900 seconds. Hit apply. There we go. Then you can go to plot and you go assign. So there you got actually up to 16 plot assignments you can configure. What you do is that for the first one, you can click on the data you want assigned to it. You click then on the location where you want to assign it. Right there. And then you click assign channel. You can just double click and that will advance it right there. So now we just created our user one plot, and then you can see now you can go to user one. Obviously it's going to be identical to the previous one, but now you can actually assign plots that way. So assigning run groups is actually very useful as well, because what it does is you can pre-configure a bunch of data points you want to configure. Let's say around a process area, it could be levels, flows, temperatures, pressures, whatever you want, all in one group. That way you don't have to manually assign them as you want to collect. So the way you do that, you go to make sure here, just for display purposes, you can see there it's blank. All the assigned channels are blank. What we're going to do, go run group, go new. You can actually then create a run group name. So we're going to call it run group 1. You set the data collection period. So again, we're going to say 1 second. Number of points are standard 28,800. You can enter whatever you want. And the next thing you do, you add tags. And this is where you're going to add the tags to that run group. So you could double click on that. You can go double click on another one. And double click on a third one. So you can see there, you got your tags all assigned. Everything's all good. You go OK. And then you can go close. So once again, just want to show you here, there's no tags right now. So then we're going to assign that run group. So go to assign it. You can append it or assign it. So what we're going to do here, make sure we're going to assign it. And it's going to say, hey, you're going to be overwriting a bunch of stuff. So no problem. We go yes. Go close. Then you could go back to channels, data server channel, and you can see they're there. The next last thing you need to do now is actually activate the channels. You can see you could do it by using the shift and click. So there we go. I hope you found this interesting. The next video is going to be how to use Tuner. Now, for those of you who don't know, so Collect is license free for ΔV users. If you're not a ΔV user, we can certainly set up a temporary licensing for you. But for Tuner, it is not license free. So therefore, you will need to, you can contact me if you want more information on how to use Tuner. Thank you very much.